Yo, 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 we are back. We're going to talk about the Aaron Rodgers-less New York Jets here today. It's a damn shame. We were all looking forward to seeing him perform. And, but obviously we got to wait till next year now. It's the Zach Wilson show. And, I got to admit, I am a big Zach Wilson hater. But mostly, not in like the hater way, but mostly because I'm here in Jersey. I got a lot of Jets fans, homies. And when they drafted Zach Wilson over some of the other guys that were available there, I told them, I was like, that's a bad pick, bro. Like, he's not going to be great for you guys. And they were all like, no, he's good. He's good. And like we were talking about backstage and in a couple of the other shows we've done today, Mike, I would always just tell them, go watch some film, man. You got to watch some film. He's not great. And, so I was thoroughly enjoying last season when he was going through it, just because it's fun to poke fun at my Jets fans, homies. You know what I mean? I don't really have any hate against the guy, obviously. I don't care. And I think he's pretty cool. He's like, out there doing whatever he wants. And you know what I'm talking about. But don't even got to mention it. But shout out to him. He's fucking gangster. But he's not a very good quarterback in the NFL, in my opinion. So,
agreed.
But with that being said, the Jets come in plus 8.5 into Dallas, over under set at 38.5, and the Jets do have a really good defense, but they opened up as plus 10, I believe. And there was two games. There was 2 games last year where Zach Wilson started quarterback for the Jets, and the Jets were 10-point underdogs. In both of those games, Zach Wilson went 2-0 straight up.
Wow. All right.
So it gives me some pause. It gives me some reason to think about this a little bit. But I cannot pull the trigger on that with this Dallas team, especially what the Dallas just did to the other New York team last week. I'm good on that, man. I'm staying away because the Jets defense is good enough to keep them in the game. So I don't really want to bet Dallas minus 8.5. It's a big spread. But they are at home, and there's all those factors. Zach Wilson could come out playing horribly, like he did a couple times last year. And then this game just gets away. So I don't want to bet either side on this. I will say Zach Wilson did look good last Monday night when he had to come in. He didn't look bad. But that one touchdown pass that won them the game there, or that got them, in a position to get to overtime, that was not a good throw. That should have been an interception. Garrett Wilson saved him there. But Garrett Wilson is capable of saving him a lot. So that's my thoughts on this game, man. I really don't know where to go. I don't know about the over-under. I mean, it's a plus 8.5 spread with an over-under set as low as 38.5. It makes you want to slam the over automatically, right? Because of it being such a big spread. But I'm still scared. I don't know. I'm out of this one. Mike, what you got?
I got the score 21-16. So take that as you want. I think that the Jets can keep it close because of their defense. The defense is the defense is great. Now their defense is going to keep them in a lot of games this year. And to be honest with the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys also have a good defense as well. And to be honest, we didn't really get to see much of what the Cowboys want to do offensively. Mm-hmm. Now, is Dak Prescott going to be the interception machine like he was last year? That can also keep the Jets in the game if he's going to be a turnover machine. You also got to keep that in mind, right? Yeah. I can see this game kind of getting, definitely the Jets to cover, but this game being a lot closer than people think due to the Dak Prescott being really, generous with giving the ball away and that defense being really advantageous. They got 4 turnovers last week against the Bills. So, I think this game will be a lot closer than people think. There's a couple of things that really stuck out to me as far as like prop bets go and things like that. The over-under for Breece Hall for rushing is 36.5. I think that's really low. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what I got here according to DraftKings.
That's what I'm getting here too. 36, 37.
Yeah. So that might be a lock it in kind of deal, right?
I might be back in on this game. Yeah, I might have to bet something in this game, huh?
Right. So
that seems fabulous. Why? I'm trying to think of why. Like they got that's got something in me. Something's telling me that this one is either some bait, or the good old classic.
Not right here. It's a trap.
No doubt, bro.
I mean,
For
I don't
sure,
know, man.
Yeah, it's a little weird, right?
I'm willing to get trapped on that. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to get trapped too.
I'll
I'll lick the wounds if I get trapped.
You know what I
I'll deal
mean,
with it.
bro? That seems
Man,
too good to pass up.
yeah, for
But that's
sure.
how they get you.
That's how they get you, but I'll take it every time, man. Another one is, Garrett Wilson is going to be one of those guys that really he gets hurt the most with Aaron Rodgers not being around, right? But I do like the over under of the yards for him, the receiving yards. It's pretty low. Let me see. I have it pulled up right here. Let me see. Where is it?
I'm looking at 49
and a half.
50, 51 range. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see Garrett Wilson getting about 70 yards in this game.
I can see that too, for sure. It doesn't feel as much of a lock as that Breece Hall number.
No,
but I can see it for sure too. Yeah, I agree.
So those are two things that really stuck out to me. But the defense, it's going to be a defensive struggle. Of course, I think the Cowboys are going to win this game, but it's going to be a lot closer than people thinking. First touchdown. I think Dalvin Cook is going to get in the end zone. Breece Hall is good for the yardage, but he's one of those running backs. I had him last year in fantasy before he got hurt. He gets close to the end zone, but can't get the end zone. It's
last year they were putting
back.
Michael Carter in there. This year it's going to be Dalvin Cook. I see where your head's at. I can definitely agree with this. So
Dalvin Cook on one side and then Tony Pollard on the other. That's kind of what I'm going with, kind of a running back first touchdown for both sides. So, that's what I got for this game. Closer than what people think. Lock in the under for this one for me personally. But you never know. It's one of those games that you said it's a trap. You see that over under, you're like, man, that might be over, but I'm
typically, if you're looking at an 8-point spread, like you're thinking 38 is a low over under. You know what I mean? Because you'll get 3-point spreads that are 39, 40 over unders, things like that with some bad offenses in certain situations, right? But you're looking at 38 with such a big spread, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where to go on that.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't touch it.
That Breece Hall play though, I'm all for that one. 36 and a half. Come on. He had 130 last week?
Yeah.
Only 10 carries. Yeah, 10 carries, 127 yards last week.
Yeah. Come on. I would put that down even
if you get
trapped. Yeah, free money right there. So I
gotta figure out what the play is. What are they trapping us with though?
I don't.
How does he not get 37 yards? Let's talk about that. There's no look, even if the Cowboys go up 14-17 nothing, right? I'm trying to think through this, right? Even if they go up, take a huge lead in the first quarter, right?
Yeah.
You still have Zach Wilson out there at quarterback. You can't abandon the run no matter what situation you get stuck in. You're gonna have to, keep it calm and steady for him. Especially
the only way I see this happening is the Cowboys just do the same thing they did to the Giants. Just whoop their ass out of the gate.
Just load the box or whatever.
And then the Jets are forced to throw the ball now and kind of, Breece Hall is going to get some receiving yards rather than rushing yards in that situation. But other than that, dude, I really don't see.
Yeah, even Saquon had 12 for 51, and Danny Jones that day had 13 for 43.
There you go.
And they were in past situations the whole game.
Yeah.
Now, you did bring up a good point. If they do get out of the running and, maybe get him involved on screen passes, some, passes out to the flat. Let's look at his rushing and receiving. His rushing and receiving is 45 and a half. So if you want to play it even safer, that's not a bad bet either because he's good for 10 receiving yards anyway. So you're basically making the same bet. And now you're just giving yourself a hedge for if they can't run the ball at all. So that might even be worth a shot too. I might actually go with that just because of the fact that it could end up, being that type of game script. And that would be the better bet in that case because he could end up with 35 receiving yards and, only 20, 25 rushing yards. And then it cashes this one, but not the other one. So we got some thinking to do there. But I think one of those bets is getting locked in for sure tomorrow. I think I'm leaning towards the rushing and receiving now since it's not that high. They're going to get him involved in the passing game. He's a very good screen catching running back. He's very electric in the open field. So they're going to try to give him those opportunities. he only had one catch last week, but it was for 20 yards. So, you know what I mean? Now you combine that with another 25 yards rushing, and that bet's hitting. So, yeah, I think either of those are good bets. I think the rushing and receiving is probably just a little bit safer with the possible game script of the Cowboys possibly going up 40-0 again, like they did last week. So, and that there's definitely a chance of that with what the Jets are putting out with Zach Wilson. We got to see what's going on with that, because the one thing, like, he played well against the Bills, but the Bills game plan for Aaron Rodgers, not Zach Wilson. So
that's true.
Now you got a whole week of knowing that it's going to be Zach Wilson out there, and we saw what teams were able to do with that last year. So yeah, there's a chance that the Cowboys blow them out. There's a chance the Cowboys hit the over by themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we shall see. A lot less of a chance, though, just because of the Jets defense. But the thing is, as a defense, you got to be put in good positions to really hold. Like, if the offense is out there turning the ball over and stuff, points are going to go up no matter how good the defense plays. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm flip-floppy on this game, but that Breece Hall play is what I really like out of this. So I think that's if it took us 11 minutes to get there to that winning bet, I think that suffices, and I think that's good and was worth your guys' time. Hopefully that Breece Hall hits for us.
Agreed, man.
All right, well,
that's all I got, man. That's all I got. Yeah.
Bet. All right. Hit that subscribe button here. Hit that like button. Share with your friends. Let's all make some money. I don't want to be the only one eating. I don't want you guys to be the only one eating. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. And also go hit subscribe at Big Mike Raiders channel. The link is in the description box. Follow us on Twitter as well, MOO_sports. That's where all the official picks go out. So we did these shows, little banter. We talked about it, talked these picks out. I'm going to lock in the official picks tomorrow morning before kickoff, a couple hours before kickoff, give you guys time to see it and get your bets placed and, do some thinking. And, other than that, let's win some money, baby. We'll see you guys on Monday night.
Peace.
Peace.